What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. And I noticed that prices are coming down on graphics cards. That's what everybody's talking about. But there is another thing that is becoming not only more available, but the price is coming down on that, and that is PDUs. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll go over here and show you mine real quick. Hold on. I got my light on. All right. So, don't mind the fan noise. That down there is a PDU. That's what I have all of my power supplies plugged into. And then that one PDU for this side runs over and plugs into that plug right there. That is an L630P. With that plug, I'm able to get a lot more power out of one single socket. So in theory, I think on the 80% rule, you're good for like 4,800 watts. No, it should be more than that. Let's find out. Let's go math it real quick. Da-da-da. So we would do calculator, quick math. It would be 30 times, that's 30 amps times 240 volts. That would give us 7,200 times 0.80, that's 80%. 5,760 watts would be safely being able to be pulled through that 30 amp line to that PDU, and then you can plug in each individual cords from that PDU to all your power supplies. And that's how I have my setup, and it's a lot safer than trying to run a bunch of stuff off of like this, for example. Got a plug right there, got a little surge protector deal right there, and since that's like only a 20 amp 120 volt line, I'm very limited. I think like 1,800 watts is 80%, give or take. So it's just safer. That's kind of the next step. But those parts were basically non-existent. Or I remember at one time you were going to spend upwards of $500 to get a 30 amp 240 volt PDU. Now I'm seeing them on eBay for 130, 140, 170. I wouldn't mess with the 299. That's a L5 30P. I'm running L6 30Ps. I don't know what the difference is. I think it's just a different plug type. Depending on how you have your power set up, you need to make sure the plug is correct. The exact ones that, or I have one of these on one side. These were, see, they were like $300 and some. They're down to $200 now, and they're prime. Triplite's a pretty decent brand too, but these are the L6 30P plugs. So the L630 in the P stands for the plug, and the L630R is the receptacle. That's the wall side. So if you don't know how to wire up your own stuff in your house, you may need to get an electrician, just show them what you want to do. But for a lot of people, they could put one PDU in and be able to grow out a significant amount. And then whenever they're ready, they just add another PDU and keep growing. And that's like the safe way to do it. Obviously, you don't have to, but I figured I would show people there are some cost-effective, safe solutions. I noticed also there's a CyberPower one for 150 bucks. I think I'm gonna go ahead and order one of these because I haven't had one of these, but the price is hard to beat. 150 bucks. It's a 30 amp at 200 to 230 volts. And this is also a L6 30P plug. So yeah, I'm looking to grow a little bit. Hopefully cards will come down even lower and I can snap up some of this stuff. I will put links. I got some Amazon affiliate links, so I'll put those for these two down below in the description. If you are running a PDU, I would also like to hear, if you're not running one of these, what kind you are, and if you have a cost-effective solution, please drop it in the comments and I'll feature in an upcoming video. But look out for the CyberPower review because I'm curious. 150 bucks for a 30 amp PDU is an absolute, you weren't able to find that a couple months ago. Like that's cheap. That's real cheap. So yeah, but anyway, with that being said, oh, what's this up here? Hold on. What is this? Oh, 16 amp little rack mount. That's a 120 volt unit. That's, yeah, see, max 2,800 watts. Yeah, we nah. We need the good stuff. Now they do make higher end PDUs that you can get like displays on them and remote management and all that kind of stuff. I am running inside of my box. I have a power meter that's actually telling me how much I'm pulling from each of my circuits. I'll do an upcoming review on that and also how I installed it, because I will be having to pull it off of this and put it onto my new panel at the new location. So I figured I would just do a video on it at that time. So I know how much power I'm pulling from each of my circuits, so I know how much power my PDUs have going through them, vice versa, etc., etc. Anyway, guys, just wanted to make a quick one. Anyway, I'll let y'all go. Have a good night. Peace. Adios.